facing Seattle. So the Bucks win the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo. Scott is out there with Scott. Then it's the Cobra, and it's Steele, and at the point guard.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Kemp. He feeds it to Morrow. Buries the long-range jumper. Morrow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Seattle on defense, unloads. He drains the quick shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Kemp. Here's Sloan. They set the pick. Off the screen. Rebound by Murray. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Scott. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The dish to Morrow. Uncovered. And that one's good. Morrow's got 5 now. Milwaukee with the ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Now here's Kemp. Here's Sloan.
Figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Sonics head coach. The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. This is tomorrow. Lets it go with a 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Left side, Scott. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Scott's got 9 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The pass to Hawkins. Lots of room. Scott pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Scott. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Hawkins kicks to Sloan. To the inside. And slam dunk by Kemp.
A rim rocker.
Look for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Got that one up quick. And 12 points for the Cobra.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Ainge is checked in for Donald Sloan. Here is Hawkins. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Hawkins bangs home the J. 1:32 left to play in the first. Here's Murray. Rebound by Harrelson.
High quality shot. just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Here's Murray. No good with the triple.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
McMillan's checked in for Seattle.
Nate McMillan.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out.
Woo. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. 7 seconds.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Scott, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here is Ainge. Defense right on him. From deep, Morrow, and again, Seattle with the triple.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what...
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Perkins out there with Vaughn. Then it's Ainge. Then there's McMillan. And it's Kemp in at the center. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Passes to Steele. Here's Scott. And it's lights out with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Murray. And it's good off the back rim and in. Murray's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bucks. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The feed to Perkins. They grab their own miss. Vaughn. Soft touch off the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Scott missing again. Ainge against Scott. Pass to McMillan. Kicks to Ainge. The screen from Kemp. Shoots off the screen. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ainge.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And here's the fast break. Here's Kemp. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
McMillan kicks to Kemp. Here's Vaughn, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Vaughn's got 5 now.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here. And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Isley's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And stolen by Scott. Here's Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Feeds to Ainge. Here's Vaughn. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Murray, no good. Sonics trail by 10. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Isley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Magician's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Pass to Kemp. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Shot from the wing. Got a hand on it. Isley, good. Isley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Seattle.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And that one's good. 18 points for the Cobra.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
To the middle. Here's Ainge. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
1:05 left to play here in the half. Perkins drills the 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Scott bangs home the trifecta. Scott's got 23.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Offensive rebound. Perkins, big smooth, gets it to front.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He had a nice open look right there. Scott's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Sonics ball. Josh Harrelson. Anthony Bowie.
Here's Isley.
Percy Hawkins.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
From deep. And that does it.